I know Kung Fu.
Show me.
I'm impatient, so fuck you. I'm starting the stream now. Get fucking fuck. Wait, no, I'm not ready. Hold on. Wait. Everybody wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, hello. I am feeling very impatient today. So, fuck, turn my headphones down. Jesus Christ, I can't hear anything. But I'm feeling very impatient today. I want to start the stream early, so fuck you. So, I know a lot of you will need to play Subnautica. But I'm sorry, it's Monster Men! You can't blame me, Monster Men! I gotta take my glasses off. Monster Men! Come on! You can't. I need to, I'll show you guys something, and then you will understand what I'm going through. Because like, just listen. Just hear me out. Hear me out for just a second. Here. Give me just a second. No, fuck, no, that one, this one. Okay, give me just give me fucking, wow, I'm good at this. Just give me, okay, hear me out. Wait, fuck, my music's still going. Fuck, I didn't realize. Okay, everybody hear me out. Fuck! Like, seriously? Just seriously? You expect me to have the opportunity to play this game and you expect me to just like, nah, we'll play the fish game. I'm not insane, okay? And I'm also a monster fucker, so come on, really? Really? I'm not passing up on that shit. Come on, it's fucking hot. Come on, and listen, I know I like women, but men, monster men, boy. That women are one thing. Monster men, don't double tap to show the menu. Fuck off. Monster men, come on now. You guys have watched my streams enough now to know I'm that kind of bitch. Let's put my music back on. I don't have the game open yet, just because, yeah, it plays music when it starts up. So let's not hold it off anymore. I don't know why I turned my music back on. I'm gonna have to turn it off right away. But come on now, everyone. Come on now. Really? That option to play that game is right there, and you're all just like, yeah, well, I prefer playing the fish game. No, you would fucking not. Too bad I make the rules. And my rules today, we're playing the monster fucker game with all the hot men. Okay, wait, give me a second. I need to get in the corner. I don't know how big I need to be, so I'm gonna be down here. I don't know if that's big or not. Oh, my heart. Okay. Prepare, I'm gonna be loud. Wait, fuck, we're not in gaming mode. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to game. This is a demo of TOUCHSTARVED Prologue and not the finished product. Thank you. We will be playing the finished product when it comes out, by the way. Also, consider this me making up for not playing Date with Death on stream. Because I know I said I would. Intended for an older audience. It contains mature content and includes but is not limited to horror, graphic violence, strong language, alcohol, and drug references, injuries, and dismemberment. What? Dismemberment? Oh, that's my favorite romance trait. But listen, I read dark romance, so like, oh. If you accept the contact warning, please click to proceed. Let's go! In TOUCHSTARVED, your choices matter. The decisions you make may result in unique dialogue interactions or even choices in red text which contain exclusive content. Try playing through the demo more than once and choosing different options. You might even encounter a secret ending. Remember, there are no wrong choices, only interesting ones. Choose often and save often. Left click, mouse wheel, rewind text. Oh, you can rewind. Mouse wheel down, progress text, space bar, hide the UI. I don't know what the UI is, but okay. Choose your name. Should we go Goblin, the tried and true? I think it'll be pretty big once I see the hot man. Hey, calm down. Well, what the fuck am I saying? What? Why am I telling you guys to calm down? Choose my pronouns. Hey then. I'm gender fluid, but okay. Gender liquid, I should say. The world has begun to travel long before you were born. Or unravel, not travel. It began with fogfall. Spectral mist bled from the seams where reality was so thin it split. And from that fog emerged monsters, inhuman beings with unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect, others were mindless beasts driven by little more than desire to slaughter. I need to move my phone down because it's... As cities fell and unrest spread, humans united in their fear while monsters thrived in the chaos. And then there's me. I'm special! You're not even sure if you're human. You are born cursed with hands that alter the minds of anyone you can touch. Choose your backstory. Uh-oh! A fallen oracle. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. The priests claimed your touch bestowed enlightenment, but a visiting mage revealed your curse for what it is. Following the mage's word, you fled in search of cenobium. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body and soul. The innate sixth sense give you a heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presence around you. You are raised by society's outcasts, criminals who accepted you and nobody else would. Your partner in crime, a friend since childhood, helped you steal enough money for a cure, then betrayed you. They left you with only enough coin to travel to Cenobium, your last hope. You have sharply honed social intuition. You can survive and even thrive in the violent underbelly of the city, using your experience with the underworld to get ahead. I like that one. That one sounds fun. An exiled Cenobian mage took you in as a child, raising you as her apprentice. She seemed to take pity on your curse, but you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject. You fled to the Cenobium seeking a cure. You have an experienced spellcaster with an encyclopedic knowledge of alchemy, spellcraft, and history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic. No, I like this one. I like that one. It's edgy. You're definitely a hound for those hot Dude, down, boy, down! Jesus! I'm supposed to be the damn bad one. Your name is Goblin. What a fitting name. You selected they them pronouns. Your background is the hound. Is this correct? Yes. I should have put in Oliver for the name, but no, Goblin is fine. You know what? They can call me Goblin. That's what I am. The wasteland stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death, the ever-present stench of decay, and countless unleashed bones that cast like seeds across the barren land. I could say death doesn't scare me, but to tell the truth, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan band across the wastes. Finding a group that would accept me, it was a trial in itself. As rations grew sparse and my canteen ran dry, I began to despair, but then I saw it. Be aware I'm a very fast reader. I'm very good at reading. I know it wouldn't seem like it, but... Aridia, the city of knowledge. One day the last bastions of humanity left in the world, and... Bastions? Is that what that says? Yeah. Well, and home of the famous academy called Cenobium. The eyes are pretty! All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's there. All that stands between me and a cure is a final stretch of salt-soaked wastes. There we go. Or so I think, until the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Whoa! Oh my god! Speed travel. Is this Fogfall? I mean to press space. Oh, fuck! Damn it! My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it all. A silent storm more devastating than fire. Dangerous in cities, but a death? What the fuck? But a death sentence beyond them. I'm very small. Let me make myself a little bigger. Just a little bit bigger. There we go. That works. And the audio immediately stops. You guys can't really hear a lot there. I'm gonna turn it up a little. Okay, that works. In eerie silence, heavy as the mist falls over us, the only warning we get is a strangled scream. Stay back! No! I could be a voice actor, guys. The cry dissolves into a wet gurgling. Well, Jesus! Then the wagon violently pitches to the side. I hit the ground air and the wind is punched from my lungs. When I open my eyes, adrenaline lends sudden awful clarity to the carnage around me. I promise I'm a good reader. A trader I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud, their back reduced to long strings of torn muscle, gleaming gristle, and exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Ooh, I try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain so blinding white blooms across my vision. Only when my eyes adjust do I see a dark shape in front of me. Smash! Next question. A Solus stoops over the twisted form of a caravaner. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and it blinks once. The Solus lets out an ear split. Jesus, that's loud. Calm down, okay. The Solus lets out an ear-splitting shriek and runs at me. But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist. Distantly, a horse screams in the dark. I need to move now. Fuck! Is this time to run for the city? I don't know what to do. I take off, running deeper into the haze. The fog is so thick that I fear I'm headed in the wrong direction until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of a spire. It's faint, but it's enough. I've come too far to die here. Rapid footsteps, and I got in your case with the Leviathan. Listen, the Leviathans are 10 times your size. This guy looks like maybe 7 foot. That's not too bad. But fuck the Reaper Leviathan. That's a fish, man. This thing is at least humanoid. It's got arms, at least. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I'm gonna speak. Jesus Christ, it's loud. I hope you guys can hear me. I turn in circles. Fuck! I can't speak! I turn in circles, frantically searching the opaque mist for the source, but the fogfall twists and stretches sound. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forth from the fog. Our eyes meet too late. He slams into me, knocking me into the ground, and slips in a patch of mud. I promise I'm good at reading, I'm just tongue-tied. The Solus falls on him as soon as he slows. Are those its tongues? Is that what... There is gonna be porn of this thing, I'll tell you right now. It catches the driver by its throat and rakes his stomach with razor-sharp claws. He comes apart like wet paper, spilling intestines and viscera to a steaming tide. It wasn't joking about the gore! Jesus Christ! Fighting the urge to heave, I claw frantically through the slippery muck of handhold. Shit! My hands catches a jagged edge of a rib jutting out from the water. Bandages unfurl around the gouge torn deep into my palm. Ugh, the pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Traveler, can you stand? No. Why is my hand? Is that my hand? Jesus, it's great. One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. The art is so pretty! We need to run. The art is so pretty! Look at my hand! Oh my god, wait! Okay, let's just... Oh, the art is so pretty! Oh, look at the shading! Of course, I'm the type of bitch that admires the art rather than the story. They reach for my hand and I realize too late that my bandages come undone. No, don't touch me! The sensation of their thumb brushing the back of my hand sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch, in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's spooky! Their lips peel back into a deranged grin. I'm gonna cover my face. I don't want... Oh, that's so spooky! I don't want to look at that. Oh, fuck me! What the hell? Fucking Joker ass? No, I've seen his face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of its own making. The grip of my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Oh, dude, that is so fucked up. Let me go. Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat, choking off my breath. Die, 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 die! I'm good at this. Spit bubbles in the corner of their mouth and flex my face. The edges of my vision darkens, my lungs scream for air. So we're gonna be reading smut? Let's go. Screaming won't do shit! Fucking who's gonna help you? The nails gouge deeper to the traveler's wrist, but no matter how much blood I draw, they won't flinch. The more I struggle, the tighter their grip grows. My pulse hammers and my ears slumming each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm gonna die. And not because of the fog fall of the soulless, but because of my own curse. Tears sting my eyes. No, not here. Not like this. Violent smut. Hey, get up. No, hey. You know what? You know what? I've got a copy of Hunting Adeline on the way. What the fuck can I say? The hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each ragged cough. I actually gagged there. Whoopsie. My vision clears and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine. Lips still split in that macabre smile, even as blood seeps between their teeth. They give one last shuddering breath and slump over the claws hooked through their stomach. Uh-oh! The shoulder shoves the body aside, with the glowing eyes studying its leathery skin thin as though grinning. Crunch? Jesus, it's loud. Can you guys hear me okay? There's a flash of claws, red spills across my vision. I thought there'd be pain, but I sink into the murky water. All I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth, an icy embrace in shallow water. Distantly, I notice an arm resting among the outcrop of reeds, mine neatly severed at the elbow. Oh, it should have taken both arms. Without them, I might have... Maybe I could have survived. Maybe I could have had a home. Oh, instead I'll die cold, alone and face down in the desolate wasteland. A fitting end for a monstrosity like... Wait, fuck? What? Wait, did I die? Wait! If this is death, it's not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone, as is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, cocooned in oblivion until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nothing at all. The thought has terrible appeal to it. But the next moment, I take a reflective breath. Air pours into my lungs and out again in a ragged gasp. Oh, my tracking. Whoopsie! Feeling comes flooding back. Warm cloth on my bare skin, a firm surface underneath me, a strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid! Oh my god! Wait, no, come into focus! Come closer! I twist my head towards the voice, tears flood my clear vision at the bright glow of lamplight. Come closer, try not to move. The voice is calm, steady, and commanding, but more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at that mercy. Fuck yeah! Be it his mercy! Be it his mercy! Jesus! Stay away from me! My words come out in little more than a creaky whisper. I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. No. Just no. Okay. No? Who the hell is this? Sit up. Be defiant. I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swings. My surroundings give me an alarming lurch. Ah, stubborn patient. I don't have strength to dignify that with response. Instead, I pull the sheet up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. Oh, fuck me! Literally. I don't care that I'm missing an arm. Oh my god. Let's admire him for a second. Oh my goodness! This is the angel! This is the angel, guys! Oh my god, the chain! The chain on his hand! Can you guys see the chain? Oh, on his hand! Oh, look at the belt! Of course he's got the slight cleavage! Oh, look at him! Oh, he needs painted nails. Like, come on. He's got the cunty eyes. Oh, I can imagine him in drag. Oh my god, the exposed shoulders, the exposed collarbone. Oh, he's so slutty. Okay, a stranger towers over my prone form. One light reflects off his pristine medical coat. That's a medical coat? That's a medical coat? Dude, that's a slut coat. I instinctively shrink back, and that's when I notice that I'm completely... Ah! I really hope my neighbors cannot hear me. Oh, fuck! I instinctively shrink back. It's completely naked except for a thin linen sheet. Oh! Okay. Naked, lying on a low cot and a pair of sharp golden eyes watching every move, the man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet to hide them from sight, though it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Strange, cursed, inhuman. I brace myself for his inevitable suspicion and disgust, but his expression doesn't even flicker from that courteous smile. This is my way of... You guys are gonna find out how badly tongue-tied I am this stream, Jesus Christ. You just watch his in placid silence as I struggle to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? A hot guy. That's who he is. You remember reading books like this? I'm literally reading one like this right now, and I don't mean this. How to Train Your Dragon Glorified College AU. That's what I'm reading right now, but we'll talk about that later. Be calm, you are safe here. Whoever this is, he clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere with anyone. The only people I ever trusted betrayed me for a fat purse of coin. Oh, little insight of our backstory there. I scowl, pulling the sheet protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? You took a heat. Oh, I love this trope, like you're like doctor, but you're naked. I love this. The man's golden eyes narrow slightly, a sharp sigh rustled papers in his hands. I see you're not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured replacements. What replacements? I'm naked! Ooh, background! Ooh! What are those syringes for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? 4. Why do they all have different heads? What are they for? Why do you need 4 with like different shaped head? What the fuck is this one for? That one looks like it's gonna drill into my skull. This is the only one that looks normal. What the fuck are these other ones for? The grinding glasses, a mortar and pestle. Ooh, a heart. Oh, you can have my heart. Forgive me. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. Why am I looking at this? You guys can tell I'm an artist. Wow, I'm good at this. With a soft creak, he stands from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. I seem to be in some sort of medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical concoctions line the counters in neat rows. Concoctions! Concoctions! I take his concoctions. Okay. I'm so glad my dad isn't here. He was here earlier, and he said I would have had time for a stream because he was out this morning, and then by the time I woke up and sat down on my computer, as soon as I sat down, he came home, and I thought I could do the stream when he's here, because I don't think I'm going to be that damn bad. Underestimated myself a little bit, but he ended up deciding he would go out shopping just to give me the opportunity to stream, which is very nice. I love my dad. The air makes my nose twitch, a faint whiff of smoke and something distantly metallic that I can't quite place. Come. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He... Easily... should we make this an 18+ stream? I don't know how to do that, so, whatever. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of cloth which he sets at the foot of my cot. He's easily a head taller than most, but I have to crane my neck to look up at him. Oh, he's a tall king! You step out, thank you. Now he can stay and watch us. He can stay. I should be polite if I can, especially so I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Thank you. You're welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. Sorry, what? Sorry. You have very pullable hair, good sir. You're welcome, I will leave you to get dressed. Okay. With a curt nod, he leaves through a narrow door. No, stay. Stay, watch me get dressed. I hear a soft click as as the lock turns behind them. I count to 3 in the sudden silence. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down absently to rub it, and freeze with my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. I know what I saw. The beast took my arm clean off, and yet my arm shows no sign of injury apart from the... Hold on. My dog's destroying shit. That was not my dog. Both my dogs are in here. A demon is destroying shit in my house. Hold on, people. I'll be right back. What is it? I don't know what that was. I don't know if you guys could hear that through my mic, but there's like a crash in the back of my house, and I thought, oh, that would be Bowie jumping up on the counter to get food. And I turn around, and Bowie, like Chloe, is on the couch, and Bowie was on his bed. He just jumps up and runs out, and I'm like, ooh, both the dogs are in here with me. What the fuck was that? Anyway. And yet my arm shows no sign of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gingerly flex my fingers, feeling my heart race at the sensation. This is impossible. I should be dead, or at the very least, gasping out my last breaths. I squeezed my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel. To wake up bleeding out in the swamp. It was a weird burp. What the fuck? But nothing happens. The seconds tick by, and my arm remains resolutely healed, my surroundings pristine and quiet. In numb disbelief, I reach for the replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling them on. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, with a black woolen cloak to go with them, but there's one thing still missing, my bandages. The golden-eyed man didn't leave me with any, even though I know he saw my hands. He probably didn't know? Probably just thought it was like, I don't know, burns or something? Or maybe you just like, you were kind of dead, so maybe he thought it was like rot or something? I don't know. I'll trust your logic. I slide off the bed and take a few unsteady steps towards one of the drawers. If this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages somewhere. I start opening drawers at random, and of course, that's when the door swings open once more. Are you looking for something? I whirl around, clutching a thick roll of clean bandages. I try to step back from him, but my legs bump against the edge of the cot. Oh, you got us pinned! Oh! Your caution is understandable, though if I meant you any harm, you would know. That doesn't make me feel better in the slightest, but he makes no move toward me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hand. Damn it! Pin me! Pin me, you pussy! The glowing scars and mottled skin disappear under a layer of clean white cotton. May I ask why you need additional bandages? I clench my jaw. That's unhealthy. Don't clench your jaw. Unclench your jaw, people. That causes stress. I knew it would. Do you ever have a dream when do you ever fucking? I'm good at this. I knew it would only be a matter of time before he asked about my hand, so the way he does it is strangely roundabout. Be a brat, glare at him. I fix him with a dead-eyed glare, the one that used to send my fellow thieves into shuddering silence. He doesn't even blink, meeting my eyes serenely as I finish my bandages. I'm not easily intimidated. Sorry, what was that? Sorry, sorry, no, it's just my, friend in here. He's giggling like a little bitch. Who would do such a thing? Ugh. Not me, I don't giggle like a little girl. I hastily break eye contact and he says nothing more. At least he doesn't seem angry. But if he wants answers out of me, I'm still gonna need some from him first. Okay, there we go. Who are you? You may call me Karas. Karas, what a fitting name for me, Karas, your dick. Karas has a nice Karas. I'm sane. Where exactly am I? Iridia, which I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go. Iridia, so I made it this city of knowledge after all. I should feel relieved, but all I manage is a vague sense of increasing unease. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment. Last I checked, I was actually dead. Which you provided? Yes. He said it so simply as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic condition to me. My nose is running, what the fuck? I frown and flex the fingers on my recently healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine, thoroughly attached to me. You're saying that you stitched my arm back on? Pardon? The Solus attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm clean off. But when I woke up here, I trail off, bewildered. I've never heard of any magic that could heal a mortal wound like that. What kind of person could do such a thing? The doctor, Karas, pinched the bridge of his nose, and he sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. Speaking of his nose, that's a very nice nose. I do not know where you come from, but Iridia is the city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike. Information is power, but it's most unwise to give or receive it freely. Since you have refused to divulge your secret, I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name. It was just... You're new to Iridia, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. However, you should not expect others to extend the same courtesy. Oh, he's so nice! Oh, such a gentleman! Do you understand? He looks pointedly at my freshly bandaged hands. Loath though I am to admit it, he has a point. I'm also a complete stranger to him, and he... whoops. I take a deep breath, steadying... I take a deep, steadying breath. This time when I speak, it sounds a bit more like myself. Goblin. My name is Goblin. That's why. It's a pleasure to meet you, Goblin. There's a little more warmth in his... Blah, 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 blah. What fucking... Oh, this tongue tie. Fucking, oh, wow. You got... There's a little more warmth in his smile, his polite demeanor back in an instant. They feel the same. Thank you. Now let's be a bitch, we won't be thankful. If there's anything I've learned, it's that everybody wants something. With the world in such peril, no one reaches out a hand without expecting something in return. Can I ask why you saved my life? You don't know me. The question seems to startle Karas. His eyes are so... His eyes are so pretty. 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 Oh my god. His eyes are so pretty. Fucking me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Literally, fuck me. Okay, the question seems to startle Karas. Oh, wait, whoops. I could hardly leave you to die in the wastes. Assisting those in need is the very essence of a doctor's duty. I've never met a doctor who has also handed out free clothes. My fingers find the edge of the cloak. There's a subtle but delicate embroidered pattern around the hem. I turn on to think about what kind of price Karas might ask for such well-made clothes. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across so fascinating fuck me! Jesus! I rarely come across so fascinating a patient. Oh, look at him! Oh. I blink. What did he just say? I simply meant that a few would cling to life so resolutely, or brave such perilous journey to Iridia. I could not help being curious about you, Goblin. His voice dips into a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. Should we flirt back, or should we be a little hard to get? We'll flirt back. You're pretty curious yourself. Am I? Oh, look at it! He's so cute! He's so cute! Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my intact fingers at him. Clearly not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. I acquire none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin. It would be unethical to leave you destitute in a place... But fuck. I'm gonna rip my tongue tie out in a second. Good lord. Unethical to leave you destitute in a strange place. I fall silent, unsure what to say to that. Nobody would help a horror like me for free. That has to be some kind of catch or trick, right? A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold, and he spares me from having to say anything else. Duty calls. Unfortunately, you're not my only patient today. The knocking grows more insistent, and Karas lets out a tired sigh. Please wait your turn. Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops. Do you need anything before you leave, Goblin? You! That would have been so much worse if this model had a tongue out thing. Which, by the way, you guys can maybe look forward into the next model. Oh. Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I'd almost forgotten where I came to Iridia in the first place. I need directions to the Cenobium. The Cenobium? Oh, well, that pissed him off. Whoops. The look in his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cold deliberation when he speaks again. Whatever you seek, it's very unlikely you will find it there. The Cenobium's gates are open for precious few visitors. Even if they did, you would not like what you found inside. My heart sinks. Is he saying that I came all this way for nothing? Risked my life and limb for nothing? No, that can't be. I've only just arrived and Iridia's the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. Then if not the Cenobium, where would you suggest? Do you know anyone else in Iridia? I shake my head. I suggest a local guide. Head to the Wet Wick and ask for Linda. So these names are a little bit funky. Excuse me, the Wet what? The Wet Wick. Sounds deeply anime. I just got it. Ah, good to know I'm not the only dirty-minded person here. Follow the postings advertising Linda's bloodhound. They are difficult to miss. When you meet Linda, tell them I sent you. There isn't much to go on, but Karas points to the clinic's back door. You'll be safe as long as you don't draw as long as you do not draw attention to yourself. That's easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. Though he's smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I step out the back door. Oh, we will be seeing him again. Oh, we will. This wouldn't be a dating sim if we didn't get to see him again. Like, come on. I find myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I pulled a new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the contents of a chamber pots that have been emptied onto the streets. If you guys don't know what chamber pots is, don't worry about it. I unfortunately took ancient history. Something lays heavily inside one of my cloak's pockets, my coin purse. Everything is still inside, every last coin that I'd scraped together for the journey to Iridia. It doesn't even look like it was opened. There are a few coins to begin with. They probably weren't worth stealing. I glanced back to the clinic closed door. Karas didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. He also said that in Iridia, secrets are power. Does he expect me to give up mine at some point? That's not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter what he did, Karas gives me a second chance to lead on where I might find help. Oh, backgrounds are so pretty! Ugh! I better get going before he changes his mind. I squeeze out of the alley and into the crowded main street. The line outside Karas's clinic stretches down the road already. Two thin peddlers queue out alongside weathered elders. If any place is in desperate need of a clinic, it's this one. The cobblestones are treacherously rough under my feet, deep grooves worn beneath them by regular flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Iridia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated, all crammed together in narrow streets. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in paper. The smell of fried food drifts over me. My stomach gives a faint gurgle. This morning's catch, fried up, hot and fresh. Not too many eyeballs today. What? That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving, so I duck my head under the store's grubby awning. A large fish leers up at me, its three bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you've got? The vendor points at the metal basket for what looks like long strips of savory fried dough. Fresh long lads, 3 copper apiece. Don't burn your mouth. Take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I may not even be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I'll drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. Did I just get the one, fried breadstick? Can I survive on that? 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought iron archway adorned with dangling garlands of red and pink lilies. This is so much prettier. What the fuck? This is so much prettier than the other way. Why is it so pretty? The buildings in this quarter are a dizzying riot of color, painted walls and tainted glass everywhere I look. Sheer red and pink curtains flutter in open doorways. Musical voices call out invitingly. Incense mingles with the pungent scent of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. This must be Iridia's entertainment district. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the crumbs from my hands when I spot a poster. It features the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring and the word Bloodhounds printed above his head. A motto, as above, so below, circles the artwork. Welcome home, we're friends! Also, that was a joke, don't come at me. If Linder is the leader of the Bloodhounds, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. Do I get to see it? Guess not then. I follow the line of identical posters around the corner and nearly hit my head in precariously dangling wooden signs. I look up, faded orange letters read The Wet Wick. The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days, and I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. Isn't the background so pretty? Everything about this game is so fucking pretty, what the fuck, this is unfair! The inside of the bar is a far cry from the abandoned exterior. It's not even midday, yet most of the tables and booths are occupied by a loose assembly of people in matching green cloaks. There's a lot you can tell about a city by its dives. The one seems ordinary enough, even if the uniforms are unusual. A cursory glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earring. I'm about to head towards the counter when a chant rises from the center of the room. Show! 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 But I don't know, ready for my show! Okay. The remaining green cloaks abandon the bar and their booths to rush towards the center of the room in sudden torrent. There's no time to move out of the way. I'm caught, swept alongside ale-stenched current. Hey! Rhythmic chanting drowns out my voice. I thrash, throwing out my elbows, and the press of bodies grows heavier. My hips knock into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself, but the crowd has stilled. The chanting stopped. A pair of gilded boots stride across the tabletop. Seriously, you dogs? Again? Scattered laughter and cheers rise from the audience. I drag my eyes upward. We got a boob shot, boys! We got a boob shot! Let's go! Hello. Yeah, hi. So, you come here often? Oh, look at his fat tits! Oh my god! They're like hanging over the belt. Oh my god, he's got bigger tits than I do. Oh my god! Okay, stop being sound bad for a second, come on. A well-dressed man stands at the table in front of me, his broad shoulders framed by a thick lapel of a trench coat. This really is the last time, alright? This time when he speaks, the audience falls silent, as though bewitched by his magnetic presence and rich, low voice. But nothing is as captivating as his smile. He beams at the crowd around him, a performer of his makeshift stage. Don't blink or you'll miss it. He laughs as the dagger-shaped earring dangled from his left ear catches the light in a flash of gold. It would seem like I found Linda. He raises his hand above the audience and snaps. A flash of... what the fuck is wrong with me? A flash of pale green light, real magic, no ordinary stage trick, blinds me. He can make flowers, yo! He can make flowers! Oh, he's a gentleman. Oh, this man's a slut! Are they all sluts? Are they all gonna be sluts? Look, he's got the glove that, like, has this space out in the back of his hand to, like, show off his veins. He's a slut. Come on. Come on. And, like, the belt across the belts. He's practically wearing a harness. Come on, all. Come on. And the earring. He's a slut. He's a male slut. Come on. As the brilliance ebbs, my gaze refocuses on the mage towering above me. He flicks his wrist and the magic spiraling around him. What the fuck is that word? Coalesces. I'm gonna assume that's it. A delicate flower stem sprouts from beneath his pinched fingers. One by one, glowing lily petals spring forth. And lilies! I like lilies. With a flourish, the mage represents the conjured flowers. The audience bursts into clapping and cheers. A genuine magic show was the last thing I expected from a place called Wet Wick. Yeah, me neither. Linda plucks a iridescent bouquet from the air and turns in a slow circle, giving his audience a good look. Now who could use some good luck? Eager onlookers scoot closer to the table. Some reach for the lilies while others whistle and call Linda's name. But his cool green eyes slide right over them, looking at me instead. Oh, I wrote a fanfic like this! This is my Wattpad moment! I don't care if it's not real! How about you? My chest tightens. Every person gathered turns to stare at me. Play hard to get? Or take the flowers? Decisions. I really want to play hard to get, but I'm so scared if we do, he's going to be like, oh, well, you're a bitch then. But then there's also the option if we refuse the flowers, he's going to be like, oh, you're feisty. That's fine, I'm going to insist and try and give you the flowers because you've said no now. Refuse the flowers. My voice comes out weaker than I'd like. Someone else might appreciate them more. Linda's smile widens at the thought as though he didn't hear me at all. You seem like you could use something to brighten up your... What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Excuse me? Say more. But as he speaks, the lilies fade away in a shower of opalescent light. To my surprise, Lita laughs under his breath. That's the problem with flowers. They don't last long, but they leave an impression, right? He grins at me, and I find myself smiling back. Yes, we have the good effects, boys! Oh, wait, we get a good look at him now. Let's just... That is a weird dagger. It, like, blends in with the sheath. Is that even in a sheath, or is that just a dagger? That can't be very effective, dude. I'm sorry, but whenever I look down his belt, all I can think of Al-Haydam from Genshin Impact. Like, he looks like a Genshin Impact character. Come on now. Come on. Seriously. Linda steps off the table, dropping among the excited crowd with an audible clink. Alright, bloodhounds, get back to your drink. Show's over. The green cloaks disperse at his command, returning to the tables and booths. Before I can make my way towards Linda, his eyes find me. It was me a friendly wave that beckons me over to the crowded counter. Oh, we've got his attention! I managed to squeeze beside him, but there's so little room that his broad shoulder presses against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Is this your first time in Iridia? He says it lightly with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much? No, but I'm certain I remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown. His eyes flicker to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery and being close makes eye contact difficult. Eye contact is already difficult, dude. Not only am I autistic, but I have anxiety as well. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. What can I get you? Surprise me, and add anything my friend wants to my tab. Ooh, he's a gentleman! Ooh! I wasn't expecting the generosity, but I have to admit, I do feel a little thirsty after all that fried dough. Alcohol! Yeah! Underage drinking, everybody! I'll have what he's having. While the bartender leaves to fix our drinks, Linda leans his elbows on the counter. I'm close enough to notice the purple shadows under his lower lids. Oh, he's tired. Oh, poor boy. You can sleep on my lap. For fucking voice crack. His eyes wander over me in return, but when they lock my bandaged hands, a sour taste rises in my throat. Here come the questions. I don't care about the questions, dude. He's checking me out. Come on. So, what brings you to the wick? Grass sent me. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, but it immediately falls right back into place. So it's about work. The bartender returns with a pair of glasses filled with what I can only assume is beer. I raise my glass and give it an experimental sniff. It smells faintly yeasty, but with an undercurrent I can't quite place. A quick sip confirms my worst suspicions. It's awful, somehow briny and sour in a way that reminds me of pickles. But any thought of complaining dies the moment I look up and see Linda taking a deep swig from his glass. He lets out a satisfied breath. A little bit of a red flag, but I mean, I'm colorblind, so also that was sarcasm. I'm not colorblind, that was a joke. How can I be of assistance? I need to get to the cenobium. As soon as I say the word cenobium leaves my mouth, the entire bar falls silent. Bloodhounds twist around in their seats to gawk openly. Finally, an exceptionally drunk one speaks up. The hell are you bringing up the cenobium in here? Throw him out! This is bloodhound territory! The vitriol catches me off guard from the angry looks thrown my way. It's clear I've broken someone's spoken rule just by mentioning the cenobium. When I glance at Linda, he's drinking as though he didn't notice the uproar. Only when he catches me looking does he lower his glass. For the love of... He drags a hand down his face. Oh, my watch is stuck on my wrist. Ah! Hey, will you keep it down, will you? This is business. I tense up, expecting an argument, but the outspoken bloodhound silently returns to their drinks. Only a handful continue to watch me warily. Sorry about them, the cenobium's a bit of a touchy subject in these parts. Mix in enough drinks and, well, you saw. How about we continue this outside? When I give him a terse nod, he pushes away from the bar counter. Oh, are we gonna go out inside a private alley? Are we gonna have a little conversation in the alley? I follow Linda to an alleyway tucked behind the wet wick while layers of frayed bloodhound posters have been plastered on the walls. Don't look at me like that! Hey, he's giving me the bedroom eyes in an alleyway, and I'm not mad about it. Seeing them side by side, the resemblance between Linda and his likeness in the poster is impressive. Cross didn't send you here for help with the cenobium, did he? From the look he gives me, he already knows the answer. I glance away. No, he didn't. He suggested I find an alternative. Yet here you are, asking about them anyway. What do you need the cenobium for? I don't want to tell him about my curse. The less people know about my capabilities, the better. Thankfully, Linda takes my reluctant silence as an answer. Well, I see you're already aware of the city's currency. Information's worth its weight in gold here. Karas told you the truth. The cenobium's dangerous. Get on their bad side and they'll imprison you if you're lucky, or torture you if you're not. But the cenobium's supposed to be a place of learning, a sanctuary. A cenobium has always been heralded in the last bastion of human knowledge, a shining beacon of hope in a world steeped in nightmares. If any place held answers, it would be the cenobium. That's why I came here. That's what they want you to think, but things that seem too good to be true are often just that. Such a simple statement, and yet it leaves me reeling. If it's true, if I staked everything on a lie, then what now? Linda clears his throat. But as I always say, the solution to every problem and alternatives to every solution. He clasps his hands and turns to me with a brilliant smile. That's why Karas pointed you to the bloodhounds. Let us help you, whether it's hunting soulless, finding people, or recovering stolen valuables. You can do it all free of charge. Why does nobody want money? What kind of place is this? Take my fucking money, I'll stuff it between your boobs. I'm shaking my head before he's even finished his practiced speech. My patience is wearing dangerously thin. Listen, I appreciate the offer, but my problem can't be solved by a group of good Samaritans. To my chagrin, Linda nods slowly. Then your problem must be fairly serious. And if the cenobium's your first choice, you're searching for a magical solution, aren't you? When my eyes widen, he nods along, as though he suspected all along. I'd be happy to help you out. That is, if you tell me what ails you. Linda might not work for the cenobium, but he is a mage, and a powerful one. This demonstration earlier is any indication. I'm silent, plagued by indecision. I don't know if I can trust him, but I have to at least... But it's not like I have any alternatives. I hate to admit it, but this could be my only path forward. My confession comes out in a pained whisper. I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Cursed? Oh, now I'm very curious. What kind of curse? Something ancestral or more recent? He looks me up and down, taking my face and eyes, and finally my hands. It's your hands, isn't it? I wait until I'm certain my voice will remain steady before answering. My touch is dangerous. It changes people, hurts them. Before I've even finished, Linda begins taking his gloves off. He tugs his left hand free and flexes his fingers. Dude, hey, let's see it. He offers me his hand, and a prismatic flash of magic ripples across his palm. I'm already shrinking backwards. I don't care how confident Linda is. I can't bring myself to hurt him, to see his kind of face twist into a mask of madness. Believe me, this isn't an ordinary curse. I'll be fine. Perhaps where you came from, your affliction was strange and no one of a kind. But spend a year in this city, you'll see 1,000 curses. You'll see 1,000 curses and thrice as many curses. Do you really think Karas would send you here if I couldn't handle it? How should I know? I only met him today. As good as any mage in the cenobium. I'm gonna rip my throat out if I read anything else wrong. I'm as good as any mage in the Cenobium, better even. If they can help, so can I. You don't know what you're asking me. I'm asking you to trust me. I look from Leader's outstretched hand to his confident smile. Then with a short breath, I begin unwinding the bandages from my hand. Fine, but if you lose control, don't say I didn't warn you. Tie me up fuck me! Hey! Oh, he's blushing! Oh my god! I'll take you off on that, man. You got the harnesses. You look like you like being, look, he's got the clips on his shoulders. This man likes to be tied up. Come on now. Fuck me! Okay, you tie me up first, what makes you feel any better? With each joint I expose, I grow more and more certain this is a terrible idea. Just fucking ignore what he said, okay? Ready when you are. Touch him. If he's bothered by the way my hands look, it doesn't show. My fingers hover shakily over his palms. 3, 2, 1. Touch him. I tap his palm once as quickly as possible. It's barely more than a brush, and that's all it ever takes. Oh my god, it's so close! I really hope my neighbors cannot hear me. When I look at his face, expecting to see the worst, Linda only grins. See? This can't be. This time when I reach out to touch Linda's palm again, he catches my wrist before I can pull away. Oh my god! Calm down, everybody. Jesus Christ, you're all so damn bad. Calm down. I told you there's really nothing to worry about. He trails up when my thumb brushes the soft skin of his inner wrist. Calm down, everybody! Calm down! Calm down! Deep breaths, people! Deep breaths! I search Linda's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain a clear, soft green. Color rises in his cheek when he remains still except for the subtle bobbing of his throat. I can't do it! Neither of us speak as I trace the contours of Linda's palm, lost in awareness I wasn't prepared for. I've been with other people, kissed them, been embraced by them, but not like this. My fingers, longing depraved by years of bandaging, picked up every single detail. The groove of his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the pulse of his heart. Wait, I can't. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot there's a pulse at the wrist. Breathing deep. Yeah, I breathe deep. As long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand, not without dire consequences. I've never realized what I'm missing out on until this moment. While Linda's pulse is steady, mine is hovering as sphere gives way to excitement. Keep touching him! Keep touching him! Keep touching him! My hand glides. I can't even speak properly. Oh my god! My hand glides up with Linda's wrist and up his forearm, which my skin abruptly gives way to raise the scar on the edge of his sleeve. Ah! I really hope my neighbors can't hear me. I'm gonna cry if my neighbors can hear me. Something else is going deep. Something else is going deep soon by the looks of things. Yeah, fuck yeah. It matches the one that runs from his collar to cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? I glance at Linda's face and his lip parts as he considers words before speaking. Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this? My hand goes still on his arm. So far. I'll admit you're I need a second. I need a second. Boy, I'm so glad my dad went out shopping. He takes my hand, his soft green eyes flick to mine before he turns to inspect the golden fishes crisscrossing my nozzles. Look, we match. He points to the golden pin on his collar and I give him a small Come on, everybody! Everybody calm the fuck down, okay? Calm the fuck down. You all are so damn bad. Like, Jesus Christ. You all need to calm right the fuck down. This is not acceptable. We're family-friendly streams, okay? Calm the fuck down. Calm down, like, Jesus Christ. Like, I get it, you all are monster fuckers. Personally, I'm not. I'm playing this game for you guys. You all requested it. You requested it all real hard. Like, I'm playing this game for you. I'm not down bad. You all need to calm the fuck down. I draw my hand back and take a steadying breath. My head feels like it's stuffed. As though it's stuffed with cotton. Hold on, wait, no, fuck, I'm blushing. I really cannot get my point across that I'm not down bad if I'm blushing. Okay, there we go. No blush here, everybody. It's all fine. We're all fine. We're fine. Fuck, that's not the button I meant to press. Whoops. Fuck, I keep missing dialogue. God damn it. I can't believe that worked. Oh, fuck, damn it. I forgot you can go back. I want to abuse that power. May I ask your name? I'm Goblin. That's why they call me. That's why they call me that. Why are you called Linda? You don't look. You arrived to hide from. You arrived to hide this from a goblin. That curse of yours, it's unlike anything I've ever dealt with. I can tell you're discreet, but you'd best not go showing that off to anyone else. I didn't plan on it. Are you staying in Lowtown? Fucking turn my tracking back on. Jesus Christ, that's a bit rude turning off. I paused. Room and board was something I hadn't yet considered. I don't know. Let's get you properly settled then. Can we live with you? Are we gonna live here with you? Are we gonna live with you? Are we gonna be living in the same house? Can I sleep on your couch? Can I sleep in your bed? Can I sleep with you? The Webwick is noticeably quieter. Without their leader, most of the bloodhounds have dispersed, or in a few cases fallen asleep beside their drinks. Got any rooms left, or did my lot grab them all to sleep off? Just sleep, but fuck, I'm good at speaking. Wow. The bartender, who I now realize doubles as an innkeeper, slides a key onto the counter. You know, I always keep the corner room open for your escapades. A door just slammed in my house. Hold on, everybody. If any demons are in my house, just know I'm a monster fucker and playing a non-human / monster dating game right now, and I'm in a mood. So if you don't want to be bent over a counter, leave my house. Thank you. Come on, demons. I have 12 cocks and they're all infinite. Alright, I'm back. How are we all doing? Hopefully good, hopefully good. Good, that's good, okay. Good, you guys didn't hear what I was saying, right? Good, that's very, very good. Fuck, I pressed space, whoops. Linda's laugh sounds slightly strained. Oh, he's blushing, oh, I love him. I want to peg him, get him pregnant. And I always appreciate it, but you're mistaken. This is just my friend, Goblin. Sure, stay as long as you like. You two have fun. The bartender's like a mom, what the fuck? Escapades, huh? Linda clears his throat and holds the key out to me. But I hesitate. My current purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, yet alone a room. Yet alone fucking... I am tongue-tied. How much do I owe you? Nothing. Bloodhound rates. My treat since you shared your secret. Food, drinks, a warm bed, anything you need. Can I have you? Can I have you? Okay, fine, it's just... Y'all, calm down. You're all... You all need to calm the fuck down. Like, Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be family-friendly stream. Keep it 13 plus at the least. Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small but weighs heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Iridia, let alone free meals. I plan to steal whatever I need to get by, no matter how dangerous. Thank you. Go explore, Goblin. You'll find many roads in Iridia, each leading to a different... Each leading to different answers, but if you need a reprieve from what haunts you, come find me. Just be careful. Is he offering to hook up with us? Because if he is, I will gladly take that offer. I'm not taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Linda gives me one last friendly wave before I depart. No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. Ah. The air clings, sudden and heavy. Without the morning crowd, the sunless street looks barren and bleak. Even the peddlers are long gone. Only a pair of crows remains quibbling over the stale crusts in the gutter. I feel a ridiculous pang of envy. At least they've got a reason to fight. I've never felt so lost. Karas and Linda both made it clear that Cenobium can't be trusted, but I came so far and enjoyed so much. I need to see the Cenobium for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. I should have asked at the bar for directions before leaving. Oh! I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud, I think, until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. Hey, leave my neck out of this! The shadow runs down the street in rivulets. Formless dark spreads like ink into blotted shapes. Claws stretch. Our muzzle splits open to reveal long, jagged teeth. A growl lumbles so low and deep I can feel it. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped. At the thought the slightest movement or a single breath will snap the jaw around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm gonna die, I want to see what got me first. I steel myself, then turn. The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came. I'm left standing in the middle of the street, alone except for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. Okay, I know I said the guy before was a slut. But come on now. I said, like, I've called... Listen, the first guy, he was a whore. The second guy, he was a slut. This guy... He's got a harness! Dude! He's got the harness, he's got the boobage, he's got the fucking angled eyes. He's got the fucking... That gay pose that all, like, that all those really slutty characters do. He's got the cunty eyes. He got a tail! Oh my god, and he's a furry? Seriously? Seriously? And I thought the other two were bad. Look at this man. What the fuck? Absolute cunt energy right here. Girl boss. He's a queen. He slays. He's girly pop. He sees girls strutting in the street in like the sluttiest outfit ever, and he's like, get it, queens. You guys can't hear me clicking because I'm really bad at it, but like, come on. Look at him. Come on. Like, where's the painted nails? Come on. That's all he needs, and he'll be perfect. He absolutely gets pegged. Please tell me that's not my dad pulling up at the front of the house. There's so many things that I'm hearing that I have to go and check. Okay, no, we're fine. Okay, we're good. We're all good. We're good for now. For now, we're good. So that much is clear from... Oh, wait, we should save. Just in case. Save. Ugh! Look at him, he's so small. He's so small there. A monster, that much is clear from a glance. One that could nearly be mistaken for human were it not for the tufted ears and the tail curled around his ankle. All the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on me. Our eyes meet and the monster uncrosses his long legs. Slut! Slut! His breath gleams a shade of red that reminds me unsettling of blood where it curls around his... Oh, hair, not breath, what the fuck? Around his collared throat. He's got a collar on! Holy shit! Oh, fuck! Jumpy, aren't you? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable little smile. Didn't you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound. Oh, I thought that was him speaking, it was me. Whoops. I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't falter. The only beasts I've seen are the wick strolling regulars, though this did catch my eye. The flourish of his hand, my in-room key appears dangling from his finger. It turns on his chain, glittering when it catches the light. You absolute bitch! I need that, you fucking asshole! You fucking little slut furry man! Fucking wearing a collar and you think I'm gonna be intimidated by you? Absolutely not. My hand flies to my cloak's pockets and sure enough find them flat. He hooks his fingers, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before the stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. I'm still on the edge, throwing with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edges of my vision. I've always attracted the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. I feel like we shouldn't provoke him. Because if he said that's my key, he's gonna be like, oh, so it's no one's. Yeet. But yeah, I'm making gestures with my hands that you guys can see them. Whoops. Let's go, where did you find it? Because I feel like it's a bad idea to provoke him. With anybody else, I'd fucking provoke the shit out of them because I'm just an asshole like that. But with him, we kind of do need that. I don't really want to sleep out with the crows. How'd you even find it? The key, I mean. What can I say? I'm a sucker for shiny things. Shiny collars? He smiles, wide enough to reveal pointed canines. Sharp teeth, you say? Sharp teeth, you say? Sharp. I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. Cities like this, somebody might take advantage. You fucking bitch. A bold-faced lie said without a hint of irony. There's nowhere I dropped that key, but I can't think of an explanation for how it went from my pocket to his hand. I can, he fucking took it! I approached the man, careful to keep an arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the most deadly ones never do. Grab him by the harness! Grab him by the collar! Oh, let's give him the good old analysis, shall we? Let's examine how cunty this man is. So, first point of interest, literally has a collar that literally goes down into a harness. He wants to be tied up. Much like Linda. I feel like all these characters are extremely fucking kinky in the way that they all want to be tied up. This man especially, he's got the loop here, you could easily put a clip in there, and that is most definitely leather. That is extremely slutty. He not only does he have the long boob window, the long V that goes all the way down, but he's got waist view as well with like a sheen on it, which is like, it could be stylized fishnets, who knows. We're gonna look at his gloves next. His gloves, okay, come on, normal villain, like not villain, just normal characters that you read about in Dark Realms. They have full gloves. This man, he has slut gloves. Look at that, revealing like the single side of his hand. It's completely unnecessary, completely unfunctional. They're slut gloves. He's got wrist braces that are also completely unfunctional and must be extremely uncomfortable when he bends his elbows. Second point of it is, what, fucking fifth point of interest? I don't know, his hair is tied up. Extremely cunty, if you ask me. Shoulder pads, another point of interest. Shoulder pads. He's a little bit of a twink. We can admit, he snatched waist. That's definitely a corset belt. Snatched waist, a little bit cunty. Final point of interest. he's a furry. Come on, that, we all, like, the ears, we can pass them off as real. Maybe he wears a headband. That tail is definitely a butt plug. Absolutely 100% a butt plug. Character analysis over. Let's, oh, no, final one. He wears makeup, very cunty. Angled eyes, extremely cunty. Definitely a man whore. He works at a brothel. The stranger's chin softly... What the fuck? Fucking tongue tie? Tongue... I'm gonna rip my tongue out in a second. The stranger's chain softly clinks with the hilt... with the tilt of his head. His ears flick. Keeping your distance? Yes. I don't know. Your cunty energy might be contagious. Contagious. Until I figure out how you managed to rob me? Yeah, I am. You think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over here? He definitely speaks like that. Like fucking... Listen to the background music. That 7th point of interest. I think that's 7th. 9th point of interest, I think. He's got the fucking opera music background. Definitely cunty. He gives an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? 10th point. 10th point, right there. The little smirk. Oh my god, I love him. I love him. Like, I'm not as... I don't really want to fuck him. No offense. No offense to this guy. I just love him. I want to be him. No, wait, fuck, wait, no. After, no, wait, no, I don't want to... No, I don't want to be him. No, I don't. I didn't say that. We're all going to forget I said that, okay? We're all going to forget I said that. He's got to be there. The sheer fabric of his sleeves, let alone, would be too expensive for most street thieves. Hell, his shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. Can I make a guess that he's got heels? I'm gonna guess that he's got heels, and I'm not even guessing. I can tell you that's 100% true. This man does drag. And he does the splits in drag. Come on now. There's... Oh, I read that bit already. And then there's the shop behind him. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy, but I doubt I could afford your services. I knew it! I knew it! What did I say? What did I say? What the fuck did I say? I fucking knew it. Come on. Seriously? I fucking knew it. Fuck yeah. I fucking called it. Oh, I'm so smart. Luckily for you, I don't charge. The man runs the tip of his tongue over. Okay, I changed my mind about what I said about not wanting to fuck him. And for the first time since I stepped into the shadow, I feel something other than dread. My face grows hot. That's not what I meant. I'm flattered, really. Was sex my trade, I might make an exception for you. About half off for a hand. What? Jeez! I take back what I said about not wanting to fuck him. Oh my god. I'm shaking! You guys can't see it, but I'm like trembling right now. Or you could just hand over my key. Ask nicely and I might even let you tug my tail. Please, 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 please. Just throw it here. So some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run. He raised my key and tilts his head to the side so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from around here, so tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. There's so many words in here I don't understand. What the fuck does derision mean? I need to roll my sleeves up a little more, they're like falling down. Also, you guys can't see, but I'm letting you know now that I am dressed like a slutty mob boss. You didn't need to know that, but I'm just telling you. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen, I wonder? He listlessly watches the arc of my key swinging around his finger. The weather's shit, the food's dreck, and there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless... Dagger-sharp eyes flick toward me, they gleam with amusement. That is a... Man, you have... I'd sit on that face. That's how my parents don't watch the stream. Dagger-sharp eyes flick towards me. They glint with amusement. Unless you're just dying to consort with monsters. I'm a monster fucker, and I definitely am, yes. By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving simmering impatient in its place. If this is a shakedown, the most frustrating one I've ever experienced. Flat back! Flat back! Flat back! How'd you know that I spent all my money, starved, and nearly died in the swamp just so I could crawl into bed with the first thirsty monster I saw? That ends me a burst of breathy laughter. He gazes at me under his dark lashes. Aren't you funny? Could you be any more obvious? I have been told subtlety. Okay, I got it in the end. Subtlety is not my strength. So, your place or mine? Flirt the fuck out of him. If only I had my key, then I might be able to invite you up. His languid gaze glides over me from the key in his hand and back. Come, take my hand and we'll go together. The more he flirts, the more convinced I become this is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. And something tells me this one's more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh. I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack or bite. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. That's it. That's it for me. Alright. I don't give a fuck if he's trying to trick me. You grab him by the collar and you pull him into that room right now. I don't care who the fuck sees. Can't. Whoops. No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into innuendo. Even when I'm silent, he goes on as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. The luteus is utterly exquisite, truly a performance to die for. There's a life in this dreadful place, even if you know where to look. If you know where to look. Fuck, I'm bad at speaking. You sound like you know the city well. The man's gaze flicks from me to the sky, the key dangling from his fingers. Am I really tongue-tied or am I just dyslexic? I don't know anymore. Naturally, this dump... I need to do the voice. Naturally, this dump was a little more than a miserable smear when I first arrived. High town, low town, I know Iridia like the back of my hand. What about this that's me speaking now. What about the cenobium? Do you know where that is? His smile vanishes. Nobody likes the cenobium, apparently. Surely you've seen it, that absurdly large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. He must mean that spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Iridia. The cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their limp-dick tower don't even dream of. I've already got plans. Oh, and have you come some pressing matters at the cenobium? Lunch dates with librarians, tea time with the most esteemed abbess? That's my business. What's it matter to you? I square my shoulders and the amusement bleeds out of him. Your loss. The stranger, finally bored of his tedious game, extends a hand towards me. The key rests in his palm, neatly dividing skin and leather. I knew it! He wears leather! He's absolutely a slut! When he makes no move, I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow. Fucking gullible bitch! He yanks me down and I stagger, my stole slipping on the step. For a sick moment, I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch, but he's careful not to disturb them as his fingers dig into my arm. Hey! I knew I smelled blood. You reek of death in the road. And that fucking doctor. Wait, I'm not doing the best. And that fucking doctor. Ooh! His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil as he pulls me closer. And something else. He murmurs again. This is a good time for you guys to know I very much like neck stuff. I'm sweating. Oh my god, get my plush away from my back, because I don't care if I need it to fix my posture. I very much like Nick stuff. Let go! I try to twist away, but he doesn't budge. His breath trails down my neck, sending a thrill of dread through me. But just when I feel he'll bite, he takes a deep whiff instead. No! Bite! Bite! Please, please bite! His wide, flat eyes gleam with a naked hunger as he gazes up at me. Not quite human, not quite monster. Seems we're both... Is that his name? Via! The stranger's ears flatten and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging it where I might be a little dyslexic. Whoops. Massaging it where his grip left grooves in the bandages. I'm definitely dyslexic. What the fuck? The stagger twists around to watch a woman duck from the curtains behind him. Her pressed uniform bears the insignia of the Cenobium. I leave you for all of what, 10 minutes and you're making trouble again? Will you quit harassing the tourists? The stranger, Veer I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes a cleric withering smile. So suspicious! Can't you see this is a friend of mine? A natural liar. He grins at me and his tail swishes minutely. The woman purses her lips, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Veer cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger's drawn to you like a moth to flame. It will always find you given time. The woman clucks her tongue as though she's heard this recital 102 times. Words of advice? Don't take free advice from lazy foxes landing in the street. This crook would sell water to a drowning man from the sheer enjoyment of it. I like him. I like him very much. I take back what I said earlier about not wanting to fuck him. She shrugs off a wilting look from Via. Oh please, any friend of yours knows it's true. Now hold still. Veer rises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. I bite. Suddenly, it dawns on me that the jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from the harness attached to his collar, but a leash! Smash! Smash, 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 100% smash, 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 smash him into the ground, smash him on the floor, smash him in the kitchen, smash him over a counter, smash him fucking everywhere. And suddenly it dawns on me that I read that bit. A heavy iron chain winds around the hitching post and padlocked to the back of his collar. Via posed deliberately to hide the leash from me. The woman produces a keyring from her pocket. She raffles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock. Come on, unless your friend's tagging along on our merry little soulless hunt. They're searching for solace inside the city? Words momentarily fail me. The woman regards me with a polite, if tight, smile before marching down the stairs. Via lingers. Is it Via or Viray? I'm gonna assume it's Via. He stretches his arms over his head with a yawn, and I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. Touch it! Lick it! La 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 la. Little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed, hmm? Via hops off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Levantine knot? Is that how I say that? The one where you take 3 fingers and actually, don't tell me. Knowing you, it's disgusting. I love him. Via's airy laughter echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from the site that I realize I'm still missing something. Wait. Oh, okay, good. We still have the room key, that's good. I ease the key from my pocket and smooth my thumb over its teeth to try and recall a touch or tell or any hint of Veer's sleight of hand. But I can't figure out how he did it. All I know for certain is that Cenobium saw fit to leash him. A fate I could share. I could share, yeah, I read that right. If that's what his vague warning meant. I left my eyes drift skyward, but the lantern's gently swaying into the breeze to let the Cenobium faintly visible through the haze. Just one glimpse is all I need, and I can put this all behind me. This time the keys goes into my coin purse for safekeeping. We meeting anyone else? Anybody else? Anybody else? Fuck, I can't speak. This is why I don't play dating sim games. It's easy enough to follow the sluggish river that splits Iridia in two. A colossal bridge arches over the dark water below. I cross as quickly as I can, climbing ever uphill toward the distant tower. Hours later, legs arching, sweat beading on my forehead, I finally find what I was searching for. The cenobium of the luminous void. That does not sound very welcoming. It also doesn't look very welcoming. It's very grey. And there's also a lot of crap. It looks a little abandoned. It stands at the highest point of Iridia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, paying no attention to the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gates. I crane my neck up and up until the top of the cenobium tower disappears into the clouds overhead. I frown at the gates, wondering why the horrible traps they might contain. Despite their delicate beauty, there must be more to them than meets the eye. Knocking 3 times... Knocking seems like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way of making my presence known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. He's so small! Aww, he's so small! A shadowy figure crouches behind one of the white walls. They reach out to tug on a vine as if testing its strength. Oi, you there! The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it, and a gaunt-faced man with crisp charcoal uniform arches up and steps toward me. Ugh, another tourist. Get out of here once you're done gawking. A dismissive wave accompanies his equally dismissive words, and he turns on his heel without even waiting for an answer from me. I look back where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just leaves blowing gently in the cool breeze. Pardon me. I step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. Hello? A whisper so close I can feel a warm brush of breath on my skin. I instinctively jerk away, but there's no one behind me. Halfway down the staircase, I spot a woman swaying in the breeze. She's gaunt as a rail, her blouse moth-eaten. I'm able to take my eyes off her, not because of the way she smiles a little too widely, or the way her tousled braids look unbrushed for days, but because her eyes shine a vibrant, unnatural crimson. I'm both entranced and unsettled by this subtle glow. These days, you need a miracle to get in there. I'm unsure how to respond, or even if I should. I'm not going to say anything. I don't trust it. After the experience I've just had, I'm not too keen on indulging strangers with small talk. Despite my silence, she maintains her unflinching stare and smile. Lucky for you, I have miracles for free. Whatever she's selling, I'm not interested. My words come out in a tired breath. No thanks. I start down the stairs, but she abruptly steps into my path. She turns her back to me, and before I can react, she slips her fingers under the lace of her collar, stripping out of her black... What the fuck? As worn fabric unveils bare skin, my panic is smothered by cold horror. A misshapen sunken scar carved into the woman's body. Pitted, gnarled skin snakes around her shoulders, blooming from a gaping hole in the back of her neck. Oh, a shuddering breath escapes me. The fuck? Whatever disease this woman had ate away at her from the inside out. How is she able to move or breathe? It's impossible. She shouldn't be alive, and yet the power to cure anything can be yours. The power of the sea spring. The woman slides back into her blouse and deftly laces it up. If I've caught your interest, then follow me. It's only a short walk away. Please tell me I have the option to not. She leisurely strolls down the cenobium stairs, loose braids bobbing behind her. The edge of her scar peeks out from under her collar. I stand there, wordless, until I manage to regain my bearings. It's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. This could be the stupidest idea of my life, but what choice do I have? I took a final look at the cenobium shut gates and followed down the steps. You fucking idiot! You fucking gullible idiot! Why would you do that? We descend to the highest streets, leaving behind their gilded decadence as we cross the river. The wet, derelict districts feel more familiar to me, but the crimson-eyed woman takes me farther, then farther still, until I'm met with an all-too-familiar sight. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. The city's outskirts are hardly recognizable in the daylight, and probably safe for it, but venturing beyond Iridia's walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. Keep going straight and the sea spring will reveal itself to you. I bark out a bitter laugh, loud and involuntary. I've fallen for this already. Not that I'm proud of it, but I know set up when I see one. I barely have enough coin for a meal for what it's worth. If I wanted your coin, I would already have it. She said it so lightly, I almost believe her, even when she looks physically capable as a toothpick. You're as safe inside the city as outside of it. Truthfully, the territory before you is safest of all. What do you mean, territory? This region belongs to Ice. Most people know him as a gang leader, but he's much more than that. I squint against the empty wastelands. Only a fool for someone with nothing to lose would leave the city. Apparently I'm both. If the sea spring cured her, I need to see what it can do for me. You absolute idiot! Why would you do that? That's bad! That's a bad decision! Don't do that! That's really bad! I set off into the wastes. Over my shoulder, the woman calls after me. Good luck, Goblin. Hope we meet again. You fucking bitch. Why am I so gullible? My heart pounds with each step I take away from civilization. For what it seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward. One step, then another, until realization hits me. I never told the woman my name. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. A building nestled into a tall cliffside, but so starkly out of place it might as well be a hallucination. It dips with extravagance in honeyed mahogany, an ornate jewel of architecture. A row of dark silhouettes stand out on the horizon. Trees, I think, but I'm close enough to realize that what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watch me in the distance like statues. Oh, you fucking idiot! You should have known better! I don't think, I just run, exploding into a messy sprint. I push my legs as fast as they'll take me towards the decorated building. Flashes of last night chase me. The gush of blood and screams of death, the smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. Next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. I gasp for air, my lungs burning from exertion. I'm desperate to be safe, but when I process my surroundings... Ooh! Nice, nice, very nice. Very China, Japan inspired. It's more hellscape than sanctuary. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Instinctively, my hand leaps to my mouth, but the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead, a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not gruesome as it appears. This has to be Sea Spring, the place that grants miracles. You might wanna think of it. You might not wanna. I think that's a bad idea. Pulling my eyes away from the pool, I take in the rest of my environment. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in written notes. Seating pillows scatter the floor. A rusted kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here, despite how eerily empty it is. Shall we do the responsible thing or the white person in the horror movie thing? White person in the horror movie thing. Hello, is anyone there? My voice echoes across the cavern with that response. I approach the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for... the closest one. I reach for a note in front of me. It reads, Dear Mother, don't cry for me. I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye, but we'll meet again in another life. I love you very much. From Iris. P.S. If you ever see me, never speak to me again. It's written in perfect cursive. I've never seen such beautiful handwriting. Before I can even ponder it further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Something's watching me. Uh-oh! I quickly set the note back, my eyes darting around the wooden deck, but it's still empty, vacant. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong. Hey! I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. They chitter and growl, tendrils and spikes flaring threateningly. All different sizes and species, but sharing one identical trait, glowing crimson eyes. I try to back away, but the heel teeters from the sea spring. I'm cornered. Watch your step, it's deeper than it looks. That voice again, as the sound of it, the soulless freeze, the snarls quieting. Oh, shit, dick shot! Okay, what the fuck? I search for the voice's source and find it above me, lounging in the rafters. Again! What's with these characters and fucking boobage? Jesus! You got another one. He has a mullet! Fuck me! Oh god! He has a mullet! I'm done for. You look lost, little sparrow. Jesus, the music's loud. His gaze is a violent crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes as I've seen over and over. First with the scarred woman, now with the soulless circling me, all bound by sea springs blood red. In the shroud of darkness behind him, shapes like massive tentacles twist and coil around the wooden beams. Oh, well, I guess I'm dead. I can't focus, the soulless growls ring in my ears. They're not advancing, but that could change at any second. Panic rises in my throat as I struggle to track them down. Hey! Eyes on me. If you say so. My stomach rolls as I tear my eyes away from the soulless. Don't ignore someone who's talking to you. It's not polite. For a moment, anger knocks my fear aside. Who is this bastard? Fuck you. I look right into his unnerving eyes, holding his gaze defiantly. Fuck you. Is that better? A crooked grin cracks across his face. We'll work on it. I scan the soulless again. They really aren't attacking. Posturing more than anything else. Almost as if they're waiting for commands. Did you tame them? Power of the sea spring. They're hungry, so they might bite. You could give me a reason to stop them. How about I didn't do anything wrong? Trespassing? And that's punishable by death? He gives a non-committal shrug. I called out earlier to see if anyone was here. Were we supposed to play hide and seek? Didn't hear you. My voice stops in my throat. This man's terse coolness is both infuriating and terrifying. He's a bitch and I love it. I rack my brain for a way to defuse the situation. Tell me what you want. I'm not in the mood for guessing names. Your hands? I mean, if you ask nicely, I will gladly give you my hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hand under my cloak. Show me. Why? Won't ask twice. A sharp huff, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off on this? Unwrap them. Heat rushes to my face and fire to my tongue. I should give him a piece of my mind, but knowing his soulless are one command from ripping me to shreds. I think the music is a bit too loud. Hold on. Oh, well, never mind. Okay. My hands are trembling when I finally raise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop. Oh, okay. With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam and lands with a thud and shakes the panels underfoot. He's a monster with an imposing figure that towers over me. I couldn't tell how tall he was before, but he's big. Illuminated by lantern light, his features are stronger, sharper. Yeah, I bet he's big. Subtle clinks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. What does he want? Is he gonna kill me? I step backwards and find nothing to set my foot on. I've forgotten my back was to the sea spring. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. I'm hovering above the sea spring, the scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Blazing crimson eyes bore into mine. Told you to watch your step. I'm too stunned to muster a response. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to the solid ground and I step back. Following a subtle gesture from his fingers, the soulless around us disperse and relax. The shift in their demeanor is so abrupt it gives me a whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I exhale a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monster pays no attention to me now. He kicks some seating pillars out of the walkways, checking the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. I like his background music. Anyway, we need to do an analysis. Check how slutty this man is. First point, he has the slutty eyes. Good point, good point. Second point, he lot of jewelry. He's got bracelets, rings, earrings. I usually wouldn't mind necklaces, but he's got chokers, so he gets extra slut points. Third point, mullet with frosted tips. Oh. Fifth point, he's got that waist snatching belt. Definitely slutty. Oh, and he's got his rings, the thick silver rings. Definitely slutty. What are we up to? Sixth point. very, very, very muscly hands. Let's hope he knows how to use those. 5th point, man, like 5th point? 7th point, I think we're up to. God, I can't count. He likes his tea. He likes his tea. Good man. Final point, the fucking boobage again. This game likes characters with boobage. Look at that, got a very nice cleavage shot. He's got the titty tattoo. Very nice. A little bit of a dress going on here. Feels a little bit dressy to me. I know it's probably a kimono, but a little bit dressy to me. He's another one that's a slut. I don't think any characters in this game are going to be quite as slutty as Via, but he's definitely a slut. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. So that's it. I'm not a threat anymore. Never were one. Fucking, I could be threatening. Then why'd you threaten me? People get on us when they're afraid. Fuck, bitch. What the fuck? In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. I mean, provoking from Via was better because he was flirting with me. This guy, I mean, it's still good. You're ice, aren't you? Depends who's asking. Look at fucking boobage! Slut! He's a slut! One of your friends told me this was your territory. She also said you were a gang leader, but there's no one else here. I thought there'd be more people. Ice picks up the kettle and... Ace? God, these names are so weird to pronounce. I'm gonna call him Ice. Ace? No, yeah, if this is like China, Japan inspired, it's probably Ice. Ice picks up the kettle and walks to the edge of the sea spring, then dumps out the contents into the endless red. Game took a walk. His pleasant smile stretches across his face. You know, oh, that's kind of cute. Why does he have to? God damn it! Why are they all so cute when they smile? What the fuck? They can all kill me in a heartbeat, and they're also just like, I want to pinch his cheeks. His pleasant smile. Oh, I read that. Then in an instant, it drops. I get the tense that I shouldn't ask about his gang again. Something must have happened. I've learned to recognize a real leader when I see one. Ice, regrettably, fits the type perfectly. He knows how to scare people, and he expects submission, but it's uncommon for someone so used to being empowered to be so alone. What do you need the sea spring's power for? Depends. Can it cure a curse? Probably. I mean, you don't know? Nope. Okay. I like him. He's straight to the point. He shakes out an empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him, questioning glare. When he notices, he returns it with an amused smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. He calls me Sparrow. Listen, Sparrow, the sea spring can cure anything. Nothing can stop you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink. I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide to the blood-like pool beside us. The idea of ingesting the strange liquid makes my guts churn. Is there a price? Always. Ice taps his temple with a finger. You'll lose it a little bit. That's it? Might have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns me an amused, fanged grin. And he's got fangs? This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big, happy family in your head. My blood runs cold. I've heard of these before. Group minds. I thought they were just rumors. I've heard whispers of cults performing rituals to bind their members' minds together. I've never seen possible. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously forgotten who you are. Before I even finish my sentence, Ice strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up, let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere else to be. There's still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before I can... Whoops, fuck, damn it. I was told to come here for help, but instead I get threatened and kicked out? You're joking, right? What's your tone? I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes dart back over to the sea spring. A lone ripple dances across the quiet surface. I take I's advice and clamp my mouth shut. Ice approaches a nearby Solace, a lanky dog-like one with 6 legs and crown of tendrils. Several sets of crimson eyes adorn its sides. Its forked tail wags happily when Ice squats beside it. He runs his fingers through the tendrils, scratching its chin and pats its head. Oh, it's cute! A gentle smile plays across Ice's lips. The affection he holds for the Solace is painfully clear. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sight. Aww. It's getting darker, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Following a short whistle from I's lips, it trots over to the entrance obediently, tail swaying. I watch the Solace warily. Pretty is not a word I would use to describe it, and the idea of protecting me sounds absurd. If I decide to drink, how should I find you? Find someone with eyes like mine. They'll point you in the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. It's a lot to process, but I give a small nod. At least I know I have another option for your cure, as disturbing as it may be. I followed the Solace at a measured distance and watch it nudge the giant doors open with ease. When I'm about to cross the threshold, I sneak one last glance behind me. My heart skips a beat when I meet I's eyes. I's eyes. I's eyes. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow. I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with a curt nod. He's so nice compared to the others that were just fucking hot. Outside, more crimson-eyed Solace scuttle about. It's hard to believe it's same threatening pack from before. They chase each other in circles, roll around in Bog's mud. Okay, I just checked the time. This feels like a good point to finish up. Whee! Feels like a... Ooh, what's CG? Ooh! So we're still missing 2. I know there's one more character we can bump into, I think. So we're probably gonna get the image of the one more character, and then they teased a secret ending. So I have the feeling that last image is that secret ending. Oh my god, I want to make one of these my background so badly. Look at... I love him. I love him, I love him. I love him. I love you. You were definitely hot. I just wish you were a bit more flirty. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Okay, so let's fix it. Are we gonna get a... Nope, okay. Well, I thank you all for coming to my stream today. I thank you all. Even there wasn't too many people today, that's okay. I don't mind. It was... Yeah, I really expect visual novels to not be as popular as me playing games. But I do appreciate the fact that some people did drop in, have a little drop by. I hope my voice acting skills were entertaining. My dad will be back soon, and I don't want to be playing a game where I'm thirsting over hot monster men while my dad is home. So I shall end the stream here before he gets back. There's just a jeweled bow here for some reason, don't know why. I will see you all next stream. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to my next stream. You know what, I could probably start streaming Tuesdays regularly again. I've been taking a break this last little while. I missed last week because Christmas holidays, and I just wanted to take a little break with my family. This week, it was a bit the same last week as well. This week I just streamed later because I've been having a little bit of a mental health break. Because my mental health has kind of been depleting recently. Like kind of -1 villager punch sounds and all that. Very fun, not very fun at some points. I've been getting better, at least. Talking to my friends about it, like opening up about what's actually been bothering me was a big help. Because it's not very often where if I feel shitty that I talk about it. Because that's just the kind of person I am, unfortunately. I don't talk about my issues, but I like it when people talk about theirs. Because that's me! Woohoo! Anyway, I'm getting off track. I should be able to start streaming Tuesdays regularly again. Oh, and next week, you guys will have a surprise coming in my YouTube shorts. And then hopefully within the next maybe 2 months, you guys might have an even bigger surprise. Hint, hint, 3.0, hint, hint. 3.0, hint, 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 hint. Hint, hint, maybe a 3.0. Once I figure out how the fuck to fix this rigging, that's decided to fuck me over. I also just realized how majorly I fucked it up, which is fun. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I will see you all next stream. Bye everyone. Bye-bye.